Tava pa subscriber question number 5. Question yacho inoti, the density of a certain stone is known to be 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter. Calculate the volume in cubic meters of a piece of the stone with a mass of 7.5 kgs. So takapiwa density. Takapiwa a density which is 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter. As it some question medu turns to calculate a volume in cubic meters. Tuatapiwa mass of the stone in kilograms. Yet our density is in grams per cubic centimeter. So as we from the onset, we should change the density from grams per cubic centimeter to kgs per cubic meter. But before we go there, let us just put it across that density is equal to mass over volume. Density is mass over volume. So what is density? Sangati mpoenda ku science to define a density in our mother tongue in such a way that we understand. Kana chitaura pamusoro pe density, tikutaura pamusoro pe uremu. Let us do this thought experiment. Ngatiti tatora 50 kg yemauswa ne 50 kg yesimende. Unofunga kuti ndeipi charema between 50 kg yemauswa ne 50 kg yesimende. Everyone who is a reasonable thinker will actually know kuti 50 kg yesimende charema udarika 50 kg yemashizha kana kuti yemauswa. Tatora saga taisa mauswa taisa pa scale raita 50 kg. Then tatora simende taisa pa scale ikaita 50 kg. Asi pakusimudza simende charema udarika mauswa. Uremu iwo kusiyana kwazvo, even though the mass is the same, is called density. And density is calculated as mass over volume. Sangachitai the calculation yeku converter the density we have been given to kgs per cubic meter. Paku converter this density of 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter into a density in kgs per cubic meter. What I do is do not interpret what 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter actually mean. Saka tikati 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter tirikuti 1 cubic centimeter per 1 cubic centimeter pane 2.5 grams. Per 1 cubic centimeter pane 2.5 grams. But if we want to convert 1 cubic centimeter into cubic meters, so denominator is I imagine the shape in my head, but let us put it here. So I did draw a box. Remember what my cubic kai kureva kuti chikudila nzviri 3-dimensional. So box redu irine length, width and height. Then kuti 1 cubic centimeter zvinorevei. Zvinoreva izvo kuti tizowana a volume of 1 cubic centimeter tangatati 1 centimeter for our length multiplying 1 centimeter for our width multiplying 1 centimeter for our height. Kureva takatarisa panapa. Tikada convert 1 cubic centimeter into cubic meters. We just have to convert 1 centimeter into meters tozviita for every centimeter, which gives us this volume. So as we look at panapa ndezvekuti, how do we convert centimeters to meters? So do I convert centimeters to meters? I'm using what is called a conversion chain. How many centimeters are there in a meter? It's 100. Remember, yeah, knows meter rule. It's actually made up of 100 centimeters. So we have 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So to convert centimeters to meters, what do? Let us say we have 100 centimeters. Tikada convert 100 centimeters to meters, we are going to divide with 100 so that we end up with 1 meter. Kureva kuti converting from centimeters to meters, we are going to be dividing with 100. 1 centimeter, it's 1 over 100 meters. The same applies panapa. The same applies panapa. So instead of drawing this box 3-dimensional shape in a volume of 1 cubic centimeter, we can actually represent it like this. Instead of saying 1 centimeter, take 1 over 100 meters. Panapa 1 over 100 meters. Panapa 1 over 100 meters. So I also have volume here, this shape. Volume shape will actually be, we know that volume is its length by width by height. Then our length, it's 1 over 100 times 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. So to multiply my numerators, ega, we are going to have 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1, over, then my denominators ega, it's 100 times 100 times 100, which is 1 inema 0.6, which is actually a million cubic meters. So to convert 1 cubic centimeter into cubic meters, to count out 1 cubic centimeter, it's actually 1 over 1 million cubic meters. And kuzvita kwataita ta imagine kana kuti ta draw not a cube, it's actually a cube, because a cube ndio ine volume of 1 cubic centimeter. Ndoba ta convert every dimension, kuroti length ta convert from 1 centimeter to meters, which is 1 over 100. Did the same for the width and for the height. Then toba ta tsvaga our new volume, which is 1 over 1 million cubic meters. What this means is, instead of having 2.5 grams per cubic meter, tavana 2.5 grams per 1 over 1 million cubic meters. Saka ndo conversion yaitika iyi. Kwera takufunga kuchidhila nepapi? Tafunga kuchidhila nepama grams apo. Toda convert 2.5 grams into kilograms. Tinozviita sei? So let us demonstrate how we do it using the conversion chain. But basically our answer will be 2.5 over 1000 kgs. Saka kana chiconverter from grams to kgs, we know that we have 1000 grams in 1 kg, because the term kilo in physics means times 10 to the power 3. But you don't have to know this, just know that there are 1000 grams in 1 kg. Saka we need to convert from grams to kgs. Let us say we have 2000 grams. Tinotoziva kudhara kuti 2000 grams is 2 kg, but I want to say 2 kg. Ta divide na 1000 to get 2 kg. Kureva kuti converting from grams to kgs, we are going to be dividing with 1000. Kana chida convert 2.5 grams kuma kgs, we are simply going to divide with 1000. This means our new density is going to be 2.5 over 1000 kgs as to 1 over a million cubic meters. This is going to be our new density. Saka itogona kudhila nayo because kana chiti 2.5 grams per cubic meter. Zvatiri kuita panapa, it's actually a ratio. Saka apa taiconverter into a ratio. So zvatifanira kuita kuti tiisimplify. If we multiply this side with 1,000 and that side with 1,000, we are going to multiply panapa na 1,000, then kuno kuna 1,000. Aya mazero 1,000 ira kutochekana neiri, then aya mazero uchekana neaya, kureva kuti 2.5 kgs and is to 1 over 1,000 cubic meters. Then todzokorodza the same operation. Tika multiply ne 1,000 kunoku to multiply ne 1,000 kunoku, kunoku chava nani 2.5 multiplying 1,000, 0 0 0, 1 times 5 5, 1 times 22, 1 decimal place, and kureva kuti tichasara tina 2,500 kgs as to mazero chekana cubic meter. Kureva kuti iyi manje our new density in simpler terms inenge iri 2,500 kgs per cubic meter. 2,500 kgs per cubic meter. Let us go back to our question. Question yedu yati, calculate the volume in cubic meters of a piece of the stone with a mass of 7.5 kgs. Pakanzi the stone zora kuti dombo ratapiwa ma properties aro. Panzi the density of a certain stone is known to be 2.5 grams per cubic meter. Dombo iroro ndo the same. Saka apa we now have this new density at a converter from grams per cubic centimeter to kgs per cubic meter. And this is our conversion. Takuda kuchishandisa that density, because density is uniform. Takuda kuchishandisa that density kuziva kuti what is going to be the volume if the mass is 7.5 kgs. So let us clear this space and work it out. I'm quite certain undarasa vakawanda pakuconverter from a density in grams per cubic centimeters to a density in kgs per cubic meter. If you find it confusing, please inform me in the comment section and I will try to do another video further breaking it down kuti zive simpler to understand. But panapa we have converted this density. We now have a new density, and the new density is 2,500 kgs per cubic meter. Question yedu turns to calculate a volume, but iri in cubic meters, a mass of 7.5 kgs. So I'm going to employ two methods. Method number 1, I'm going to use proportion. Method number 2, I'm going to try to use the formula. Saka pa method number 1 manje, proportion yedu iri kuti 2,500 kgs and to 1 cubic meter. We now need to know how many cubic meters if we have 7.5 kgs, and because this is an unknown, got it in the x. Saka ma proportional statements edu akakosha singaita. This statement is true, taitora from our density, the first statement. Then the second statement contains our question. But we should make sure kuti ma kgs are kuside 1, ma cubic meters are kuside 1. This is a quick check. Saka masovera tunoita proportion inde kuti chat 2,500 to divide na 7.5. Korata ngoisa division sign panapa. Then to replace a semicolon na equal sign. Then panapa it's 1, remember. Saka it becomes 1 over x. So long wa align ma kgs ako na ma cubic meters, there's no need yekuisa ma units up unless you begin to entangle yourself to confuse yourself. Then cross multiplying zvoreva zvokuti 2500 is going to be multiplied with x, and 1 is going to be multiplied with 7.5. So x is going to be equal to 2500 rather. X is going to be equal to 7.5. kureva kuti x, after dividing both sides, the left hand side and the right hand side, with 2500, tinge taina 7.5 over 2500. Then toisolva zvakasiyana, but katimbodzokera kuprimary, tinomultiply both numerator and denominator na 10, kureva kuti taana na 75 over 2500. Let us clear space kuti tiweke zvakanaka. Saka I'm hoping mamuchifollowa through up. Kureva kuti tanga tati isusu tatina 7.5 and over 2500 takati iri equal to x anga. Ndobva tati saka x yava equal to chi, takanga multiply both numerator and denominator na 10. Saka panapa taana 75 over 25000. So we can simplify this. We can simplify this by using 5. So what is 5 into 7? That is 1672. Kuratana 15. 5 into 25 into 5. Saka here it's now 15 over 5000. And 5 again, 3 muno umtana 1000. Saka tana 3 over 1000. 3 anopinda ere muna 1000. Takati 3 into 3 1, 3 into 10 and 3 369. Remainder 1. Alright. Saka let us leave our answer as 3 over 1000 cubic meters. Saka that is going to be the volume of this piece of stone, 3 over 1000 cubic meters. Ngatichitai method number 2. Tione tinotisvitsa here ku 3 over 1000 cubic meters. And a confession, andinomboiweka anywhere else. Ndikutoiweka for the first time izvezvi. Kureva kuti kana ikasatoita, my method is going to be wrong. So tambo define density as mass over volume, and then question yedu yati calculate the volume. Kureva kuti volume tikaita subject of formula inenge iri equal to mass over density, and kangori ka cross multiplication kaitika kuti volume yawo ku density wo kauya kunoko. So volume yedu iri equal to chi. What is our mass? Mass yedu is 7.5 kgs. Saka 7.5 over what is our density? Density yedu, remember, tushansa density ichi I 2500 kgs per cubic meter. Then kana makatotarisisa motoona utoti chabudisa the same answer because tikaita the same operation by 10 over 10. Saka panapa taana 75 over 25,000. Then tamboisa 5 pepa ikaita 15, panapa ikaita 5,000. Tikaisa 5 ikaita 3, panapa ikaita 1,000. Koro tadzokera kwanza yedu 3 over 1,000 cubic meters. This is how we do it. Tricky part, converting from grams per cubic centimeter to kgs per cubic meters. So I hope manzwisisa. Kana musina, please communicate. Because ndanchifila ndingati fishy pananchitsanangura that conversion. It's not easy for most people. So please communicate kana manzwisisa or not, kuti twane nzira dzeku introduce concept yacho more amicably. Take care.